Well, Ray, I said it all along. Andrew Wiggins is the best talent on the board. I think this guy's the next Kobe Bryant. That's right, I said it. Guy's going to have a bright future. When it's all said and done, he'll be a Hall of Famer. I think this guy's the next Kobe Bryant.
Don't know how well that turned out so far. Hey guys, so as you can see by the title, today we'll be going over Andrew Wiggins' situation and the only way his career can be revived. Because as we know, rookie year, looked good. Rookie year, probably lived up to expectations. And then he put up 23 points per game. And we're like, oh my God, he's turning into the player we thought he was going to turn into. Cut to 2019, the Timberwolves would take a second-round pick for this man, Andrew Wiggins. Imagine trading a second-round pick for someone you thought was going to be the next Kobe. Yeah. So obviously this man needs some help with his career, and he's not panning out well in Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins is actually someone who could facilitate, but he doesn't work well in the Timberwolves system, and he just doesn't work well with the Minnesota Timberwolves in general. I think with Andrew Wiggins' skill set, he could turn into like a Kyle Kuzma type player. Now, I know that was really out of the blue, but look at Kyle Kuzma's situation. He is now the third option to a team that has Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Two of the best players to ever play the game of basketball. I mean, that really has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. But look at the Portland Trail Blazers. They're similar. Obviously, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum aren't nearly as good as LeBron and AD. But look, they're similar. They have their number 1 scoring option. They have their number 2 scoring option. They don't have their number 3 scoring option. I think Andrew Wiggins could strive in a Kyle Kuzma type role. If he learns to play off the ball a little bit, then he will strive, and I feel like he could bring the Portland Trail Blazers to another Western Conference Finals appearance, even with what's going on right now in the NBA with all these crazy super teams on the East, on the West, everything. I think Andrew Wiggins could be a piece for the Trail Blazers that can bring them to the Western Conference Finals. And if I'm not mistaken, the Portland Trail... Wow. That was a very bad voice crack, Jesus. If I'm not mistaken, the Portland Trail Blazers need a small forward. Trust me, whoever the GM is for the Timberwolves, they would take anything for Andrew Wiggins. They would love to just trade him for cash considerations. So the Portland Trail Blazers could definitely pull this off. But this isn't about the Trail Blazers, this is about Andrew Wiggins fitting with the Trail Blazers. The skill set of Andrew Wiggins is there. He cannot be the first or second scoring option on your team. If he goes to a team like the Trailblazers or the Rockets, he could definitely boost his trade value up and definitely boost his value as a player up. I think he could go back to averaging 19, 20 points per game as the third option for the Trailblazers. That's definitely enticing for a lot of teams out there. He could have his ISO situations like he does on the Timberwolves every single play. I've watched Lakers vs. Timberwolves games. They give it to him and let him just isolate. That's not who he is. Yes, he could be doing that here and there, but on the Trailblazers, he has to learn to play off the ball, and that's where he will strive the most, playing off the ball. Damian Lillard drives, then he kicks it to CJ, then he kicks it to Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins ball fakes, drives to the paint. That's what he would strive in. He has the skill set. He has the skill set of a scoring small forward. It's just how coaches use the skill set of Andrew Wiggins doesn't work. And that's what's not working with Andrew Wiggins. They're not using him properly, and he's not with the right team right now. The Timberwolves are not the right team for Andrew Wiggins. If you tell me Andrew Wiggins belongs with the Minnesota Timberwolves, I will drag you by your ear to a mental health facility. I'm sorry. He does not belong with this team. And like I said, he belongs with a team like the Trailblazers, the Rockets, or even the Jazz. I think he could strap in a system like the Jazz. But I think for him to be effective in the same role as he would with the Trailblazers, you need a bona fide first and second star. The Jazz don't have a bona fide first and second. It's Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell. But who's who? We don't know. Andrew Wiggins fits into the Trailblazers with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. That's exactly where he would strive, and I feel like if he spends a couple years in Portland, he can really show what he has to offer. And that trade value will go up, and he'll be on the bright side. And maybe after his contract's up, he can go to a championship contending team. Who knows? But I think if Andrew Wiggins stays with the Timberwolves, he's not going anywhere, and his career would just keep going like this. If he goes to the Trailblazers, yes, he wouldn't have as big of a role, but he'd be able to boost his value as a player. He'd be able to boost his value as a player and show what he could really do playing the role that he was meant to play. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. The skits, I'm going to cut down on them a little bit. I'm going back to my roots. I have a couple more skit ideas I'll throw in there every week, every couple weeks, but I'm tuning down on those. I was just doing those because there wasn't a lot to talk about in the NBA, but I have a good amount of ideas, and you can expect more NBA videos like this coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Yo, I want you guys to leave some trade scenarios down in the comments down below for Andrew Wiggins. It doesn't have to be the Trailblazers. I just want to hear your guys' thoughts. Also, click right here to see the 5 dark horses to win Rookie of the Year next year. I'll see you guys over there.